I think that the 70% number is aggressive, and I also think it's achievable. We're close. We can get it done. I think what's important kind of in the mix here is people ages 12 and up. We need to get them at schools. We need to get them, at churches and synagogues and playgrounds and pools as summer comes forward. We can get it done, and the age groups from 12 and up will help. I also think we'll probably have an approved vaccine for 6 and up after July 4th, perhaps as early as Memorial Day. So the numbers are going to continue to increase. I think incentives are going to play a big role. I think that nationally we should probably put in place something like a vaccine jobs corps, where if you want a summer job and you've gotten vaccinated, the government will give you a job. I think that we need to incentivize people in a whole number of ways, beyond beer. Although beer, of course, as you said, is always nice, especially as we're approaching the summer holiday season. But we have to really understand that it's incumbent on us to get the job done. Government can only go so far. I'm glad that Vice President Harris and other government officials are going to span out across the country and spread the good word, but we've got to go beyond politicians. We have to talk about church leaders and athletes and other opinion leaders, both online and in person. So it can't just be people from the government. It's got to be everybody that we trust and admire. And that also means on social media. If you've been vaccinated, get on social media and tell your friends if they haven't gotten vaccinated to get it done. I'm hearing too many young people saying, yeah, I'll get it. I haven't quite gotten around to it yet. This has got to be a top priority.
So how do we change that mindset, though? Because like we mentioned, Biden's goal is for 70% of adults to get the vaccine. What about the kids and the teens in that group? How do we change that mindset of like, oh, I'll get it later, or I'm not going to get it at all? How do we change that?
Well, first of all, it's adults and kids. It's human beings. So saying we want 70% of adults really is kind of a non-starter. We want 70% of American citizens, and kids ages 12 and up represent about 20% of the population. So it's a pretty significant cohort. And I think it's got to be peer pressure, quite frankly. We've got to tell our friends and associates and family members that, wow, once you've been vaccinated, it's such a relief to take off the mask and go out to eat and go to the movies. My wife and I went to the movies the other day at the theater. It was amazing, and the movie wasn't even that good. We've got to recognize that we can also be potent advocates of vaccines among our own constituencies on social media, in person, outdoors, at parties, at bars. It should be the first thing we ask people. Hey, are you vaccinated? No. Why not? Let me tell you what it did for me. Spread the good word. I think it's got to be peer pressure.